Apparently not content with taking the wonderful art of J.R.R. Tolkien out of context and forcing very personal interpretations of his work into others by way of virtue signaling to left-leaning politics, as well as trying really hard to push for more quote-unquote diverse interpretations of Tolkien's work by way of the building of an echo chamber disguised as a seminar of sorts, the Tolkien Society is now trying to censor what they think is their rightful property, even when it is being used under fair use laws. And they have also shared the same image freely and willingly to platforms such as Twitter, where the terms of service specifically explain that whatever gets published in their platform can be used by others as well. Last Monday, when the 130th birthday of the Lord of the Rings author J.R.R. Tolkien was being celebrated, the Twitter account for the Lord of the Rings podcast called The Council of Elrond on Spotify, the Melonheads, which I follow on both platforms, Spotify and Twitter, and you should too, took the opportunity to remind every Tolkien fan using the Bird app about the occasion and used a well-known image of the author in his study at home, surrounded by books and notes of his own making for the creation of his legendarium, sitting down in front of a window, and you can see the picture right here. Now, the tweet simply read, quote, "Happy 130th birthday to the legend that started it all, J.R.R. Tolkien," end quote. So, like the intelligent, mindful and respectful institution the Tolkien Society is, they joined in wishing Tolkien a happy birthday and raised a glass in his honor. Nah, I'm just only joking. Of course that Tolkien Society wasn't going to act like it's been led by a group of fully functional adults. Oh no sir, of course not. What they did was to respond to the Melonheads by saying, quote, "Do you have permission to use that image?" End quote. Naturally, all of the Melonhead fans, which surround the 6,105 followers as of the making of this video, as well as those Tolkien fans who have common sense, good taste, and still remember what Tolkien's work is really all about, ratioed the Tolkien Society and their stupidity into oblivion. You see, the thing here is that they failed to see that the Melonheads weren't even trying to profit off using this image to wish the man who inspired them to have their own podcast a happy birthday. Their use of this image is fair because they are trying to draw attention to a historical fact in the life of this man who has meant so much for many of us along the years, and as such, it is free from following the use of copyright. Now, could the Melonheads have given credit to whomever owns the picture or to whomever took it? Yeah, sure, why not? That's okay, it's fair. But the Tolkien Society has failed to see that A, the photo has been around for a long time on the internet, thus making it available to anyone who has an internet connection and even before their purchase of it, and B, that the Melonheads account has been around since January 2021 and they have had the Lord of the Rings podcast, The Council of Elrond, on Spotify at least since April 2021, which is when I started listening to them and because I use that platform as well. The Tolkien Society, however, purchased said photo alongside 2 letters and at least 63 more negatives and their copyrights at the beginning of December 2021, and they reported on the purchase until December the 27th of last year, 2021. Not even a fucking month and you're already bitching and moaning that someone stole your photo? These people are imbeciles. Plain and simple. You can't describe them any other way. Like I said, the photo has been around for a very long time. Many people have used it along the years to wish Tolkien a happy birthday, to illustrate a piece of news, to shed light on some topic related to Tolkien or his work. I mean, if there's a Tolkien piece in the media, chances are that you will find this picture, and many others also with it. Even IMDb has this photo listed there in their collection of photos about Tolkien. What this means is that many sites, people, reporters, whatever, they have archived that photo, and until recently They really didn't need to credit the Tolkien Society, nor ask for their permission in the use of the photo. Moreover, like the fair use laws state, if they use the image to draw attention to something related to the person, such as a birthday, as is the case here, and are reported on it, then there is absolutely no need for them to ask any permission whatsoever. So, Tolkien Society, up yours, you disgusting pieces of shite! What's even more idiotic in this scenario is that the Tolkien Society themselves shared a said picture not only once, but twice to Twitter in a matter of just 2 weeks. They used the photo to illustrate their report on their well-spent 18,000, hear me out, 18,000 quid on acquiring these and other pictures on December 27, and they used it once more to illustrate their article on celebrating Tolkien's birthday this last Monday. And as you might expect, both images appear in the shared link in their Twitter timelines when they published them, when they posted them there. That's the first thing you see, that photo, as soon as you click on that link. Now, for anyone unfamiliar with Twitter's terms of services for the UK, here is a little information on that and a reminder for those who have forgotten. Quote, by submitting, posting or displaying content on or through the services, you grant us a worldwide, non-exclusive, royalty-free license with the right to sub-license, to use, copy, reproduce, process, adapt, modify, publish, transmit, display and distribute such content in any and all media or distribution methods now known or later developed. This license authorizes us to make your content available to the rest of the world and to let others do the same. End quote. So, Twitter lets others use the content that is shared with them, and in case there is any doubt about what happens with that content, here is a little bit more on that also from Twitter's terms of service. Quote, you agree that this license includes the right for Twitter to provide, promote and improve the services and to make content submitted to or through the services available to other companies, organizations or individuals for the syndication, broadcast, distribution, retweet, promotion or publication of such content on other media and services subject to our terms and conditions. Such additional uses by Twitter or other companies, organizations or individuals is made with no compensation paid to you with respect to the content that you submit, post, transmit or otherwise make available through the services, as the use of the service by you is hereby agreed as being sufficient compensation for the content and grant of these rights herein. End quote. Well, there you have it. It's why it is so important to read that bit and be fully aware of what one is sharing on social media. In any case, the Tolkien Society has no right to request what others ask for their permission in using a photo of Tolkien, even if they hold the copyrights to it because it's been used on their fair use and on a platform that can freely use that which has been posted before without having to pay for it or otherwise. What this situation has done is unmask the greedy idiocy and the stupidity of an organization that once prided itself in being the place where real academic work on Tolkien could be carried out. It was the place where serious research was done. It was also the place many felt proud to say they belonged to. Now, it has become a joke, a mockery of their former self. They are petty. They are stupid and irresponsible, like when they held a series of talks about Tolkien and diversity with every single speaker, supporting fully and openly mindless interpretations of Tolkien's work that aren't there and somewhat forcing them on others because virtue signaling is now more important than any serious research done on the subject. This seminar of sorts was a failure, and it just proved how woke and how bent the Tolkien Society is in trying to turn all that work that Tolkien left behind woke, or at least to analyze it under a light that, in my opinion, seems unfair. It mocks the message of the original work, cheapens it by even daring to question its validity by trying to look at it and interpret it with modern day glasses and not placing it in its right context and situation. In short, the Tolkien Society is just trash, and with this petty move, they have proven they're just a money-hungry institution with no decency, no idea what they are doing, and overall, no value. We're better off not being a part of it and, quite frankly, forgetting it even exists. As for the melonheads and the good, hard-working people at the Council of Elrond podcast, fear not, friends. You've got nothing to apologize for and haven't done anything wrong. Never give in to the whims of the idiots like the Tolkien Society, and instead stay true to yourselves and your audience. I promise you that you will be 1,000 times more rewarded following that path and would sleep better at night. In any case, the Tolkien Society has decided that they are also stupid, and they have gone protected because they don't want to hurt their interns' fifis anymore. More pathetic moves from a very pathetic society. Anyway, as usual, this is my opinion. Let me know yours down below in the comments, and until next time, peace out.